Hello, my name is Mallory Nicely. This is my TQA Phase 2 video on my Colt Jet. Well, you might be asking yourself, what is TQA? Great question. TQA is Training Quality Assurance, a program designed to help trainers reach their goals, tracking the training trifecta, which is temperament, foundation, and task completion. It is a non-profit organization. You may be asking yourself, what is so special about TQA? Well, TQA has these amazing score sheets right here to help us track how well the Colt is doing. Well, there are 8 task completions, and we score the Colt from a -3 to a +3 on how they do on the maneuver. We also test them on temperament and the driving factors, also a -3 to a +3, and there are 6 temperament things we test them on. So right here is the score sheet that we use to write down their scores. That way we can track how they're doing, what we need to work on, and how well they are progressing in their training. So the first thing we are doing is stand to saddle. So usually you'll throw the saddle on from the other side, but I believe you should saddle a colt and unsaddle them on each side. While I'm saddling this colt, we'll go over the temperament. So number 1, self-preservation. Number 2, confidence. Number 3, sensitivity. Number 4, energy. Number 5, willingness in response to requests. And number 6, reaction to social separation. So we like to score the horse, that way we can see how they're progressing and also be able to explain to our clients what this colt is having issues or where his holes are. So number 1 is stand to saddle, accept bridle, and stand to get on. So first I completed stand to saddle. This colt was really good, he just stood there. Next is accept bridle. This colt did very good. He was a little hesitant, but he took the bridle. He's always been a good sport about it. The next thing is stand to get on. So this colt I feel did pretty good, so I gave him a +1 for all 3 of these maneuvers that he completed. The next maneuver is horizontal direction in stage 1, on the ground, in and away. Horizontal direction is when slack is taken out of the rein, the horse puts it back in with supplements to the pull in the loin. And stage 1 is stop inside front foot and pivot other feet forward around it. I felt this colt did pretty good. He was a little sticky this way, but overall I gave him a +2. Right there is horizontal direction, and there's stage 1. The next is horizontal direction in stage 1 on the side and on their back. This colt did walk forward a little bit, but after a little bit he did get over stage 1. He was a little sticky, so I did give this colt a +2 for this maneuver. The next task completion we'll be doing is doubling, walking, trotting, and loping, and you want 3 steps within the initial cue. Well, you might be asking yourself, what is doubling? Doubling is horizontal direction in stage 1. Well, also, how do you know you're doing horizontal direction? Well, there are 8 signs to identify it. Let's go over them. So there are 4 signs by the pole. 1, breaking the pole horizontally. 2, ears stay flat. 3, nose directly underneath the eye. And 4, should not see any white in the eye. And then there are also 4 signs by the loin. Front and hind feet travel on the same path as the nose. 6, pole and loin should make a perfect C around rider's leg. 7, outside hind steps out and inside hind steps up underneath the navel. And 8, should be able to ride a perfect circle. For this maneuver, I give the colt a +2, and with all of the maneuvers, we want willing submission. Willing submission is after initial cue, horse willingly performs a task on a loose rein with no leg pressure. Next on our list is stage 2. Stage 2 is hindquarters pulling the horse in reverse motion. This rider knows this colt is very new to this, so he'll bring him from stage 1 into stage 2. So here it is standing. In the next video, we will get stage 2 walking. This colt took a little bit to understand what he was wanting, but eventually did give it to him. Overall, gave this colt a +2 for this maneuver. Next maneuver is lope outside. This colt loped very freely outside, so I give this colt a +2 for this maneuver. The next maneuver is stage 3. So this rider took the colt on the fence. Stage 3 is side passing, which is lateral movement of the front and hind feet together. This colt was pretty good at it, although he was kind of sticky, so I did give him a +1 for this. As I mentioned earlier in the video, we'll get to see horizontal direction much better. Well, task completion number 8 is horizontal direction walk and slow trot. So this rider took the colt around a dummy because he's new to it and he doesn't quite understand what to do. So the colt is able to look at something to go around. That way he kind of understands what his task is. So while this rider is going around, I'll also put up the 8 signs in the corner right there for you if you would like to read them. This colt is on a loose rein. He's kind of happy and you can tell he's enjoying this job. So overall, I gave this colt a positive 1 for this maneuver. I want to thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.